Hello, everybody. Welcome on in, welcome on in. How you doing today? I hope you're doing well. It is me, your bestest bear bud, Dae Ursa. Congratulations to our speedy buds today, Jackie. And then third is still open. There's still a spot left over in the Speedy Bear Bud Club if anybody wants to take it that hasn't got a spot yet. If not, I guess these two are just the speediest of the buds. I guess so. Y'all gonna take that? But yeah, welcome in, buds. Welcome in. I hope y'all are doing well. I am doing pretty good. It was my last day of work today, and now I am free until next Saturday. It hasn't quite hit me yet. I guess I get so drained. It's like the hype hasn't hit me just yet. It's probably once Saturday comes and I realize I don't have to get up for work. It'll probably sink in. But it's like, oh my gosh, finally! I've been feeling burnt out for so long. It's just so tiring. Literally, also yesterday, I think I was, what was it? My boss came up to me and they're like, hey, Dae, did you do this? You didn't finish it. No, they didn't even ask me. They said, hey, you didn't finish this thing that you were doing. And I was like, I wasn't doing that. And they're like, oh, are you sure? And they looked over to my coworkers and it was like, that's what they were, this is who was doing it, right? And they're like, yeah, it was Dae. At least I think so. And then I was like, but I don't remember. And I was accidentally gaslighting her because she was like, well, that's true because when I saw that, I thought, no, you didn't do that because you were doing something else. But then I remembered, oh wait, I was doing that. My boss just looked at me, he's like, are you burnt out? And I was like, maybe. Then they also asked me if I was smoking anything. And I was like, no, I'm not smoking nothing. I have not smoked anything or drank anything, really. Not for me. I'm just already like this. I don't need any of that. But yeah. Like I said, either way, I'm still feeling pretty good, pretty hyped. I was struggling to figure out what I wanted to do because I was like, I could do anything. But we still have Anby's agent story to go through, so I figured that's a pretty safe option. We'll play through her story today. And like I said, I love her new outfit. I am very curious about her lore and such like that because there's been a lot of whispers and leaks and stuff like that. And it's like, listen, I need to hear it straight from the source, so we're gonna get into that today. Also, it was referenced in the epilogue and I was like, oops, we didn't play it. I don't know what she's talking about. So we're gonna do that, and we're also gonna get to meet Trigger as well, so that's also gonna be a pretty hyped too. And yeah, sorry, I have a drink here. I have 2 drinks. I got tea and water. I'm gonna be super hydrated today. Man, I'll piss a lot. But yeah, let's go ahead and just go right on into it. It's Echoes of Silver. And also, I was feeling so good today. Even made a thumbnail. You can see it on Blue Sky because I don't post pictures on Twitter much anymore for various reasons, as you could probably imagine. But yeah, right. And also, my controller, I'm not sure what's going on with it because it's actually it's working now, it's fine. But what did happen last time that made it act up again? Did I accidentally yank the cord for some reason? Maybe disconnected and then it couldn't reconnect no matter how much I tried. So I think it's still usable. I'm gonna see how far I can use it today, but if need be, I can still use my keyboard and mouse. It's just a lot more awkward, I feel like if I had started using the keyboard mouse, it wouldn't have been as it's not that bad. You can play the game with either of them, but because I didn't start out with the other, it's hard for me to remember the buttons and shit then how to play with it, I'm not sure why I went with the controller in the first place. Maybe I was playing a lot of games at the time that had the controller and I was using it, and then I was like, I'll just keep using it. Here, what? So what did I see? I saw a notification on my phone for a split second. Is it a bot liking my? Yep, it is. I love Twitter. Listen, I know I mentioned it before, but the bot issue is just getting so much worse. Oh my gosh, I'm dragged into these group conversations, and I get all these message requests. It's crazy. This place is becoming a shit show. At least over Blue Sky, we're safe for now. I just see what I want to see, and that's it. But yes, the story. Yeah, Echoes of Silver. We're getting to that right now, right here, right now. Let's go. Let me make sure. Can you guys hear everything? I should have done that before hopping in after my whole yap session. But yes, you can. So that's good. I did get a little confused at first because I thought the game audio and the mic's placements were switched, and I was like, why is my audio so slow? It's like, no, it's the game, silly. It's the game. Okay. Now we will play. Check. Come on, Dae, get on with it already. We want to see the story. Oh. Uh-oh. Let me open everything at once, apparently. I open Steam with my controller? That's crazy. Okay, so right off the bat, the game thinks I'm using my keyboard. Well, that's true. I did use my keyboard to log in, so that's part of it. Oh. No, wait. Shit. This isn't even my, like, issue with my... my good controller. Okay, I'm gonna have to close and reopen the game again. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me try that, and then... see. Alright, let me, hide the game, because... for some reason, Zenless Zone Zero, and all the Hoyoverse games that I've seen so far, like to display, like, your email that you use to sign up for the game with. Obviously, part of it is censored, but not all of it, and I don't like that. It's like, I don't want anybody to see that. What makes it worse is, like, I use the email from, like, the very first email I have ever made back in, like, 2000s, so, you know it's, like, the cringiest name ever. Okay, can I... oh shit, I was hoping I could, like, just, like, get it to, like, reconnect in, like, the login screen. Fuck. Okay, hold on. I guess the good news is I'm already in administrator mode with OBS, so you can still see it. Figure it out. Maybe I'm not gonna get to play with my controller. Maybe I'm gonna have to play with my my keyboard. Alright, let's see. Alright, don't touch anything. Am I clicked into the game? Alt tab to the game. The fairies on the screen. Okay, well, never mind. Looks like looks like it's no controller day today. I have yet to buy a new one because, as I mentioned, it acted like it was going to work this or last time. So I was like, well, if I can, save some money and not get a new one, that'd be great. But I guess not. And I can't wait to actually get a new controller though, and it's not a Switch controller, so like the buttons will be correct, and I'll still mess up because I'll think I'm on the Switch. Like it'll finally click for me. Is Windows detecting controller input? Does it see buttons being pressed in the device manager? Well, when I do press some buttons though, some stuff does happen. I like I said, one of the buttons I pressed brought up Steam, and then another one like brought up that like weird like a menu sort of thing too. I don't really know how to describe. So it does have uh it's detecting some of the input, just not the ones I needed to. You know what I mean? So I should have told rough to like figure out like how to like fix that. I wonder if I turn on another game, maybe it would have like latched onto it better, but I don't know. So 1 second, I was asked a question and I'm checking. I'm checking something. I'll have to check deeper later. Oh yeah, I can like try maybe like later though, just to like test it out in other games and stuff like that. Like I already said, so I'll have to see. It's like some stuff is detected, but some stuff isn't. But I don't think it's like part of the buttons are broken. But also maybe it is because it is the buttons I use the most, and also when I'm angry, I press them really hard. So and they might just be busted. I don't know. I keep coming in here. I'm gonna beat up everything because I'm sick of like that notification up there. Excuse me. Welcome to the upgrade guides tool. Got it. Don't care. Shit is still there. I thought I would get rid of it. All right. Well, let's just go with this for now. We probably won't really need it. Maybe I don't. It kind of depends because some of these agent stories. Well, maybe all of them. I feel like that was like an agent story or two where we didn't do any battling, but honestly, I can't really say which one it would be. Shit, where's Anby? What? Is the game okay? Oh, oh, I couldn't figure out for the life of me. I could not figure out how to scroll through. Could be a program conflict. There might be some other app taking the inputs and doing things it shouldn't be. But I need to shut some stuff off and see what changes. Yeah, possibly. I mean, I don't know what it would be though because it's all my usual stuff that I have open. But it might be something in the background maybe that I just don't realize. Oh well, we'll see. Like I said, I'll test it out later. Shit, I want to have some loads of free time, so I'll have plenty of time to work it out. All right, here we go. Echoes of Silver. We are 20 minutes in. We're gonna play it now. Next, go, just go. Let me in. Yummy, did you get me anything? You can't hear it. I just breezed through that, and you can't hear it. Hold on, everything's fucked up. Okay, do this, and then this is probably confused because it's like I want this on Zenless on zero. It's already on Zenless. There we go. All right, well, he just came back from Waterfall Soup, and we hadn't gone too far in. Everything's getting messed up. Hey.
Maybe she's out on a mission?
On a mission? But even then, she'd still try to reply to messages from you. That's what she did before.
Oh, that's a nice friend.
This is starting to worry
Always
me
try
now.
to reply.
If only her
Even
squad
when
mates
she's
were
busy.
with her.
A few days ago, Trigger visited Scott Outpost. Also, I wonder if this is true. I heard that apparently when they introduced Trigger, instead of introducing her as a new character that you meet, that she's introduced as like an old friend of of Weisenbell. So it's kind of like, wait, so we already know her? So I'm very eager to see if that's true. If I'm not mistaken, you're back to inquire about Soldier 11 again. When was the last time you got some shut-eye? They're closed right now. Don't worry, I'm fine. I can't rest until I've confirmed her whereabouts. Recently, she keeps getting redeployed, and I haven't been able to contact her, which is very unusual. We are colleagues, after all, so I thought perhaps you might have some information. You're in luck. However, I want you to promise me something. Don't push yourself too hard, and go get a good night's sleep, for her sake, if nothing else. Thanks. I'll do it for you too, Ray. I know you say that to everyone, but fine. Here goes. Someone who looks a lot like Soldier 11 was spotted in Hollow Zero. According to the eyewitness's account, she was with some armed individuals who were not Defense Force personnel. I'll send you the precise coordinates. Are you heading out now, Trigger? Well, I guess maybe we won't be getting to combat immediately. The combat is here. 5 minutes in. Oh, I can select more. Well, I'm gonna assume I just continue to use electric. So
You
Yanagi.
have my complete support.
Yeah. Initiate. How do I?
Tsukashiro Yanagi.
Oh no.
awaiting orders.
Oh no. Enter. Select.
Secure the perimeter.
Oh, what? Oh, okay, that's not gonna be one. Well, I guess I'm using Yanagi. What I have noticed so far. It might, of course, it might still just be I'm not used to playing with the keyboard, but also I noticed you use a lot more buttons. I have to do a lot more stuff with the keyboard, whereas with a controller, I mean, I guess that makes sense because the controller doesn't have as many buttons as a keyboard, but still. Like, you don't have to, like, I don't know, think about it too hard. Like, this button does everything, basically. I don't know if that makes any sense, but let's go. How do I fight again? I think my right click is dash, like dodge, and then my left click is my regular attack, and then my E is my special.
We've arrived at the coordinates Ray provided. She's so kind.
Roger.
Oh shit, there's a hole right there.
Copy.
Wow. We'll say though, I'm glad that it is a lot easier for me to do the combo attacks, like the, what do you call it, like the team combo? Yeah, that's a better way to like describe it.
Suspicious ether fluctuations over there.
But like you guys have seen like how many times I've like accidentally messed it up and then canceled it. This one, it's like kind of hard to not cancel it. That's a lot easier for me.
Gotcha.
Bitch.
Press the attack. Time to pin them down.
Oh, he.
Evasive action. We press on. Supporting position.
And then Q is my ultimate attack. What was the thing I had to do that basically trigger just like sits on the ground? Is it do I hold down? I hold down, that's what it is. Although my left click, it's not a special attack.
Good.
Hey bud, what's up?
Head on.
Welcome in. How you doing today?
Weak spot located.
How's the audio? Okay, I'm gonna pretend the audio is fine. I'm looking at it, it's like it seems so loud. I'm doing good. Playing one of my favorite games, hanging out with my buds. It's a pretty good deal today. We just got into an agent story for Anby, so we're checking that out today. I'm very excited. So I don't know a lot about the character. Oh, bro, where you going, bro? Why you running? Trigger subdues and captures an enemy. Don't hit me! You're from the defense force, soldier of the people. You can't just go dishing out vigilant justice, can you? I don't need to get my hands dirty. I just need to leave you in a place where no one can find you and remove your protective gear. It'll be the corruption here that takes your life. Oh my god. Oh, she got a zipper on the backside of her suit too. Fine, I'll tell you everything. You're looking for that woman, right? The one wearing the military uniform like yours, with that intriguing face. The others already restrained her, and they took her that way. That's so. Thank you for your cooperation. Joker slams the butt of her gun hard against the enemy's mask. The fake soldier's wailing doesn't save him from being forcefully put to sleep. Sending him into peaceful oblivion was an act of mercy. Wait, did she just actually just kill a man right here, right now?
Soldier 11?
That's crazy.
Take out that sniper.
Wait.
I won't let you take her. It will reach its mark.
Wow. That's actually pretty wild.
Adjusting for wind.
In pursuit.
Support in position. Increase firepower. Fire support ready.
Oh, blind this guy.
Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Support in position.
Resistance is futile. Surrender.
The target's exposed.
I'm so gone. Why did I think I was? I wasn't.
Press the attack.
Fire support ready.
Secure the perimeter. Yep.
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep, please. Just go to sleep. There we go. Rest well, sweet prince. Amidst all the etheric turbulence, Trigger catches sight of Soldier 11. However, something feels different. Soldier 11 is not acting like her usual self.
Soldier 11! No, damn it. You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Release her, or else you'll
Ooh.
have my bullets to answer to.
The lights on her mask turn red. She's angry. She's got a mood ring on her
Your
face.
friend is beyond help, sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
Oh, just as Trigger fires a shot, the enemy vanishes into a fissure with Soldier 11 in his arms. More enemies begin closing in, and by the time Trigger finishes dealing with them, the fissure has already closed. Oh,
Damn
man.
you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
Guess we're gonna find out. It's me. Sorry, could you help me relay a message to the captain when you have the time? Soldier 11 and I will both be using up all our leave starting today. Are you going on vacation together? Without me? I'm already racking my brain trying to figure out what I did to upset you. You know it's not like that. I know. Soldier 11. Haven't you found her yet? Yes, please don't tell the captain about this just yet. She's already got enough on her plate. Are you sure you don't need my help? I appreciate the offer, but it won't be necessary. I don't want to kick the hornet's nest. After all, Soldier 11's recent frequent redeployments are also on orders from the higher-ups. Then am I the kick or the hornet's nest? I want to be the hornet's nest. That way, you'll think of me whenever you talk about hornets. Why would I ever talk about hornets? Never mind. I mean, some people are there's probably somebody out there that's obsessed with hornets. I was about to say bees, but that's not really the same thing. There's something else too. What, there's more? I want to know, what does Silver's Revival mean? Sounds like a new Astro Yao album. You're so sleep deprived that you've lost your sense of humor. Silver's Revival or whatever. Want me to ask about it on internet? You're the best. Call me as soon as you have something. I always miss hearing your sweet voice. Oh my god. Wait, I was about to say, she's down bad for Trigger, but I think Trigger might be down bad for her too. Girlfriend? Aw, stop it, you. Save your sweet talk for someone who actually needs it. Now, Soldier, Trigger, I order you to go and get some rest. A few days later, Trigger receives a call from her companion. She would just casually did a phone call outside her house and she didn't come in? What the hell? According to her reply, she has already reached out to the informant through internet. The contact information: a young woman on 6th Street holding a fried chicken burger. Sounds so good. I want a fried chicken burger. Young woman holding a fried chicken burger. Hope I can recognize the smell of a fried chicken burger. Oh yeah, cause yeah, I keep forgetting she is blind. So I had to bring out the sniffers. I gotta. Where's the chicken? Give me the chicken. I smell something here. I can't. F is the button I need to. Why did she turn so slowly in such a short distance?
Is it you? The one who contacted me on internet?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, the burger. Sorry, I was starving, so I already finished it. Thanks for coming to meet me. Long story short, we need to stop Silver from coming back. By the way, what was your name again?
I hadn't introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
Oh,
Aw, she looks so
Don't
sad.
take it personally.
She can't see it
I'm
though.
always cautious with people I've just met, especially someone from Internaut who claims to have intel without any solid proof. But I have to admit, you do seem kind of familiar.
Hey, why you got the pink lights coming
Even
on?
though I can't see your face, you somehow remind me of a friend. A friend who's in danger.
That's such like an interesting like thing though. It's like if Trigger could see, she would immediately recognize like the face being like similar to Soldier 11's, but she can't see that. But the vibes, the aura is still
they've
there.
taken her, haven't they?
Wait, how much do you actually know?
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening, but you might have heard of me. I'm Anby, the former captain of Silver Company.
So, you're...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place. So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you
Oh.
understand if I say I'm still not completely convinced?
No worries. I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't gained on words alone. So how about we meet inside the hollow?
Inside the hollow?
I'm not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing. You just need to see me in battle.
Actions are. What's I call that? What's that phrase? Actions speak louder than words or something like that? Yeah, that one. Man, that's not as cool saying it like that. If I'm not convinced. I know what it is. So you're that Anby. Sorry, I can't trust you yet. It looks like I must earn your trust. Let's meet in the hollow. Once you see my combat skills, you'll understand what I mean. Alright, it's a deal. Let's each head back and prepare. Oh, no, I'm Anby. Yee! I'm going. Oh, why am I... oh, we're talking to the proxies. That makes sense. It's like, why are we going to the video store? Oh, hey, how convenient that you're here. 1, 2, 3. Anby, you still haven't gone back to the cutting hairs? Have I imposed too much? Sorry, I'll help out around the shop. Actually, please don't. Every time you sort videotapes, 18 has to go through and relabel them. Are you and Nicole having a fight? No, I would never fight with Nicole. It's just, I got caught up in a sticky situation, and I don't want to drag the cutting hairs into it. Oh, I see how it is. So dragging us into it is okay, just not them? That's not what I meant. I'll help out around the store, and I'll bring you burgers, too. Deal. The chicken burgers, please. Anby. What? You can stay here as long as you want. If you need help, we'll always be there for you. I understand. Thank you. I'd like to rest for a bit now. I have an appointment later that I need to keep. Get some rest. If Nicole comes knocking, I can stall her for a bit, but I can't keep it from her forever, you know. Bedtime. Oh, wow, that was actually pretty short. For the first part. I don't know, the previous ones we played. Well, like I said before, it varies from like short to short. Like some of them like seem like really fast, and the other ones seem like they go on and on forever. You know. So you never know what you're gonna get, basically. But that doesn't mean the rest of them are gonna be short. Like it just felt short. You know, maybe it wasn't actually that short. Well, I'm looking at the time now, so maybe it was a little bit. A short while later. Anby, are you going out? Actions speak louder than words, kind of like your stated love with this retro aesthetic, despite you wanting little to do with the retro games. I'll see myself out. Listen, it's different. But one day you'll understand. Maybe you should, since you like retro games, maybe you should play this retro aesthetic game. You ever think about that? Anby, are you going out? Yeah, is there anything you'd like me to bring back? Juice, burgers, milk, burgers, or anything? I might pass by a store on the way back from the hollow. Off to the hollows again. Just like that? I made an agreement with someone. Rest assured, I've already prepared the carrot. I won't need to bother you this time, Proxy. We don't need milk or burgers. We just want you to return safe and sound. Don't worry, I will. In that case. I'll be off. How do they say it in Japanese? Like in the animes when they go? Itakimasu? Or something like that. I'm looking.
Evade now.
Oh wow! My presents, my treasure. No, you're very punctual. Back then, I used to make soldiers who were late do push-ups. Soldier 11 is the same, as long as I've known her. Never missed an appointment, nor has she ever been out of contact. We'll find her, Trigger. Can I call you Trigger? Please do. I don't have any nicer sounding names. This time, leave the fighting to me. All you need to do is carefully observe my movements. Don't worry, I'll cover you when I deem it necessary. Thanks.
Let me take a good look at your movements.
Watch me.
Head on.
Roger.
I immediately switched this to her.
Saw that coming.
Like them. I keep thinking space just seems like a better button for like the dash than right click. You know what I mean?
Copy that.
See, now I'm trying to switch to Anby, but I'm dashing instead.
Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities. Standing by.
Like,
You don't strike me as the type of person who'd say something like that. Support in position. I see now. There's no mistaking it. You really are that Anby.
yeah, dash me.
A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token. You and Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible.
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint, that is.
So the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
Space is jump for me. I usually throw dash run on shift and turn stick keys off. Yeah. Well, sorry, I was trying to like get my thoughts into words. But since there isn't a jump in this game, I would be fine with it being on space. But you are right. Shift is like more for like the mobility actions rather than the jumping ones. So that does make sense, but I'm trying to like think of like my hand placement. I mean, shift would still work. I mean, obviously. But it's like if I have to use space, I would put the dash on there. But I'm not going to because I'm going to as soon as I do that, I'm gonna get confused and how to do it as it was. You know what I mean? The words are not wording today. Oh my goodness. Alright.
How much have you heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities. How could that even be possible?
From what I know, besides intelligent constructs, everyone is born biologically. Delivered by storks, so they say.
Ah yes, a tale as old as time.
So, making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark. Sorry about that.
No, I'm the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology.
Yeah, Amy kind of had like that dry humor because she always like speaks in like sort of like a monotone voice. She's never very emotional whenever she's saying anything, so it's hard to tell sometimes. I have this coworker, not the one I was talking about earlier, but like she kind of talks in a monotone voice like naturally, but then like whenever she's like has to like do something or talk to somebody in regard to where she's like, yeah, how can I help you? Like she immediately like acts. He puts on an action basically. I guess you could say like a front, I guess. I noticed it today. I was like, oh my gosh. Like it's not that much of a dramatic change, but still. I mean, I probably do it too.
I understand.
I most definitely
If they
do
could
it
use
too.
replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives?
Customer
That's what
service
you're
mode
thinking,
activate. Yeah, that's basically it. Just a customer service mode. You just get with this very polite tone. It's like, yeah, how can I help you? Oh well, from what I believe, is there anything else I can do for you? Basic type shit.
I I was trying to say it in a more diplomatic way.
It's okay. I won't take offense. Not over this. They'd probably say the reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver Company soldier could change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production. As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Damn.
Anby, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But there's always someone who does mean that. There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. However, the downfall itself
Excuse me?
isn't entirely a bad thing.
Yeah, I was bad moment.
With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it.
She out here pouring her heart out, and then I just burped right in her face.
Or so I thought. Until now.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit.
Also, they're going to use Soldier 11 as the new blueprint, I
But
guess.
as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force? Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really? So, that's how she is now.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No.
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
How could this be happening?
What the fuck was
There
that?
shouldn't
Oh.
be so many ethereals here.
I recognize this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat. Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it.
Alright, well, let's go.
Type
Ooh.
3.
Is that the name of that formation? Copy.
Roger.
Cooking is always such like an interesting like topic whenever it's like brought up in like media like this.
I'll take point.
I think it's cute that she refers to them as like her sisters though.
This feels familiar. I don't like it.
Although, is it really a clone if it's not like an exact copy though? Because they did say that they were like inferior ones though, and they're
I'm
not
starting to understand
all
you
the
more
same.
now.
Oop. Did I just cancel something?
The
I don't know.
target's weary.
It's wee
Fracture!
It's wee sweepy. I think like the most like recent like times
Evasive
when like
formation.
something's
Dodger.
just like, you know,
Copy.
a cloning topic, they kind of like brought into like a mental health aspect to it, because I think
Got you covered.
what I've heard like from Invincible, because they had like a set of characters that were clones, they said they had to like figure out which one was the real one and which one was the clone, or else they would go insane if they didn't know. And then that's kind of like the same with I believe his name's Twice from My Hero Academia. He was kind of the same way as well. Like I said, it's just very interesting how they do it. Oh, there she goes.
Anby, what is that?
What is that?
That's the old Silver Squad uniform.
Oh, it's Slay's. Inside a lab tucked away in a building somewhere. Ooh.
As expected of Captain, her skills, they're still as sharp as ever.
Actually getting all hot and bothered over it. What the heck?
Truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain. Ouch. Give me some meds, eh?
Hey.
You're the worst of any defect! I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves, too? Be gentle! Seriously.
Don't be mean to her.
I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is.
Phantom pain.
But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you? Because you're an idiot.
He's so mean.
Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right?
Oh, I guess so.
There you are. So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right? What a hideous name.
Well, I mean, when it comes to baby names, that's not my first choice, but it's not bad.
But looking at you now, you do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful. This face is the only thing we have left in common. Aside from that, I'm nothing like you. I've lost all my limbs. I'm no longer a complete member of Silver Squad, and I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you. What? You're asking me what happened? But
Wiggy?
you
That's
should
her
know
name?
What happened that day? It was the day you weren't there.
I like how they just like randomly threw that out there, because before she was one-eyed girl and now she's Twiggy. Oh my gosh, is this Twig's human Sona? I should tell that to Jane later when I see them.
Anby traded herself
Next time I see them.
for you. Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us. But why did it have to be you? Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why!
Also, she was shitting on the name Soldier 11. She's like, girl, your name's Twiggy.
They were all dead. Heaps and heaps of corpses crushing me.
For a little sentient pumpkin guy, perfect. For her, I don't know. Again, not my first choice.
My limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move. I couldn't fight back.
Okay, again, let me
I
know.
used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day, I was...
Let me not bully her while she's, again, pouring her heart out. Also, thank you for the headband and the scratchies, Shaggy. Much appreciated. Appreciate you, but for some reason I was about to call you Unique, and I was like, I don't think I've ever called you Unique before. I think I've always just, like, called you Shaggy, even from, like, the beginning. I was like, what the heck? Yes, let me call you by your full Twitch name. Unique 1213.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You startled me. Alright, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment. I'll go handle it. After that, I'll come back and tell you the rest of today's story.
Meanwhile, outside the lab, Anby and Trigger press their ears against the frosty steel door, listening closely for any sounds inside.
It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's the plan?
Oh my gosh, it's that easy to eavesdrop on them. That's crazy.
The plan?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
So here's the plan. Beat him up. Anby, what's the current plan? Now she, like, you make the plan. It's very simple. I don't even need a map to explain it. Infiltrate the place and rescue Soldier 11. Hold on, I'm listening. That's it. That's the whole plan. Yep. Please provide support from outside. This is something I have to settle alone. If anyone can do it, it's me. This is how Silver Squad always operates. I'm the captain, and so that's why it's always been done. How it's always been done. However, back then, there was usually a backup plan. Twiggy was always in charge of the backup plans. Oh, okay. So there is some relationship there. Twiggy, if I'm not mistaken, she's the enemy we're facing now, right? I don't know. Why she's become like this? Her backup plans. What's her style? First, feign weakness before turning the tables with unorthodox tactics. For her, no cost is too great to regain the upper hand. It does sound like a proper backup plan. After all, it's a plan that would only be utilized when every other option has been exhausted. I'll keep in contact with you through the headset. Don't try to be a hero, Anby. If anything happens to you, you won't be able to save Soldier 11 on your own, right? I understand. I'll be careful. I was gonna try to be supportive, but since you don't need it, never mind then. Oh god, girl, never mind. Anby sneaks into the lab through an unguarded air duct. The metal ducts are freezing cold, stinging her skin.
This place is cold.
I sense the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too.
Go get sleepy. Oh, she's singing the same song that Anby sings.
Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't detect me.
It's dark here, she says. Bright ass room.
Soldier 11. Wakey, wakey. That's odd. I know I've taken quite a few samples from you and injected some meds, but you'll tough it out, won't you? Won't you?
Your dog?
You enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me.
Sounded like me for real. Play with me.
That's my girl. Now,
I wish you were
let's
the youngest
continue our
sister.
story. Where was I?
Just younger sibling energy.
Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs. Such kind-hearted folks. They sold me. And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me. So I was sold off again. I was treated like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bamboo.
I heard a dog howl outside. What the fuck? I don't think any of my neighbors' dogs have ever done that before. I highly doubt anybody could hear, but it was kind of crazy. Because we have a lot of dogs in this neighborhood, and while most of them are Mally, they've never done that. Shit, I keep losing this bouncy ball.
That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from bamboo. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain. And that's when I met her. She bought me as a trophy girl.
It's her.
Cut me open and operated on me.
She's been there since the
Checking
beginning.
my
She's
internal
everywhere.
organs
Unless it's
by
not the same one.
hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right? So it hurt. It hurt like hell. Then, out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body. She told me that she was once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor.
I wonder why.
She was familiar with everything about Silver Company, and was willing to help me. So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact. Thus, I remember everything. I remember our home, and the time spent with our sisters. I remember that as long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force. I remember assisting in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data,
I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company. Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission. Because this is my home. Our home. So,
Damn, you look
do
like
you
this.
like my plan, Captain Anby?
Uh-oh, she
When
saw
did you
you.
notice me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm.
Not the puppy.
You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
Okay. Anby rushes out of the lab and reunites with Trigger.
Trigger!
Motherfucker.
I got it. I'll take point.
Watch out!
Ether vision activate.
I still just love just shooting her them down. Perfect. How do I switch from Anby to Trigger that fast? That's crazy.
I'll pierce right through.
Hell yeah.
Copy.
At your command. Eliminating target.
No mercy.
I like how I'm able to still trigger the aftershock effect, even though I don't remember how I'm supposed to do that. I think I had to like make her do like her sniper stance, and then it's activated. But yo, glad I
Captain Anby,
somehow
I know.
got that
Cleaning
going.
your knives with the filthy blood of this scum suits you. Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course. I created you so you never saw Captain Anby in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember. So, have you ditched the uniform, Captain?
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting, but I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now.
Add 1 minute.
Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Precious, even. There's always someone who sees value in me. Just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows.
That topic seems very specific.
Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing for profit, seeing through lies, and striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way, year after year.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
Yeah.
I don't need a reason.
Girl,
At
this is
least
definitely the
not
reason.
you. The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil. Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
We are
No.
evil incarnate.
Oh.
So we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening, Captain.
She is definitely not convinced.
We should be eating burgers, watching movies.
Look how
swimming a
sassy she is.
dog, and going on dates. Instead of being maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive.
I mean, yeah, that sounds a lot better. That sounds a lot better than the latter there. That might just be me, though.
You know I care for you, Captain Anby. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
You know where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy.
Aw.
I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake.
We'll see about that.
Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should...
Is Twiggy doing that thing she mentioned earlier? It's like, oh, she feigns weakness, and then... The conversation is interrupted. Anby is stunned to see a body tossed in front of her. It's Soldier 11. She's pale, but there are still signs of life in her, and she's breathing faintly.
All right, I'm returning your favorite girl. Now we're even, Anby.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
Twiggy kicks the limp Soldier 11 on the ground. Anby quickly lifts her up and hands her to Trigger.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Anby, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
Twiggy stands and watches as the Anby leaves.
Hey, go contact you-know-who.
Who?
Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman
What the
and
fuck was
contact
that?
the client directly? But look at the mess we're in. The trouble she's brought won't fix this.
She just, like, cursed so bad that they had to bleep it. What the... What was that? That caught me off guard. Let her say fuck.
Our best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weakness. She's let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed, focused on surviving to get the paycheck. I can handle her if we exploit that. But I need to keep everything in check, or else all my efforts so far will have been...
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
That guy sounds very familiar.
Stop calling me that!
As you know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world. Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence. The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
Wow. I say he sounds familiar, but honestly, that voice actor may have been, like, used multiple times throughout many missions. I don't know. Alright, how's it going? Anby, are you okay? No. It's fine. I understand if you don't feel like talking right now. How is Soldier 11's condition? The answer will only make you feel worse. She still hasn't regained consciousness. As you requested, I left her at the random play video store. Kind siblings working there, taking care of her as we speak. It's been so long, but the shop has barely changed. Now's not the time to be talking about that. You must be anxious to see her. Come with me. Okay. Anby follows Trigger to the video store. Anby, you're back. Looks like whatever you got mixed up in this time was pretty serious. Anything you want to know? Soldier 11, how is her condition? Stable. That's all I can say. Her body temperature, heart rate, and pulse are all remaining stable. Honestly, given her current state, that's actually quite abnormal. However, she hasn't regained consciousness. Would you like to see her? Yeah. Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, poor thing. I mean, her shoulder's gonna hurt when she wakes up. He's gonna crack. Anby approaches Soldier 11 and softly calls out a name. Oh. Looks like it didn't work. Anby lowers her hand sadly and prepares to leave. What was her name?
What
Oh my
is
gosh.
this place?
With true name spoken, you will awake from your slumber.
Who am I?
You're awake, Harin.
That's her
awake.
name.
I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a fool would call herself that.
Well, guess what? You're the fool.
see you're doing
Put your
much
clown
better
wig
now.
on.
But I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail. Even me, all those years ago, there was a time when I couldn't remember anything.
Is that so? Then what about your combat skills? Were they affected?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know we wouldn't do that. Proxy.
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly electricity bill.
Thanks, Barry.
Plus, our little black cat needs another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
What, we have a cat?
You know how short-handed we are,
Like,
right?
an actual...
Caroline?
We own a cat?
Oops. I mean, Trigger.
Oh, that's her name,
Karen?
too. Karen.
Here you go trying to be funny again. Guess that's your unique charm, manager. Jokes aside, I can't vouch for the Defense Force, but I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
I see. Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Anby. Could you share more about her? And maybe how we can help her recover faster? We're here to help. Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us.
That's that
Besides,
again.
Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I
Excuse
see.
me.
In that case, what she needs now is nothing too out of the ordinary.
I was like brewing up in my tummy. I felt it come up.
Comfort, safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite foods. Ah, right. I should get her some burgers for an energy boost. I'll be right back. Not so fast, Anby. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier 11's favorite. Oh, they're not? What does she like then?
Yeah, those are your favorites.
It seems Trigger already left to get it.
You'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup. By the way, General Chop is concerned about Soldier 11 as well. Be sure to let him know that she's improving.
Yeah, don't worry. She's in good hands with us here.
Apparently we're doctors now. And there she goes. She dead. Yeah, she likes the spicy noodles. She would win the spicy noodle challenge, definitely. I could never. Wow, he's trying to impress here. Look at him. Let's see what I can do with these hands.
I got Soldier 11's favorite spicy noodles from that enthusiastic chef. I couldn't see if the noodles look spicy, but just the steam from the chili peppers alone is making me cry.
So, spicy noodles is her thing. I had no idea.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade, and cats.
Did she ever talk about me?
No.
You might not like the answer.
No, she did not.
Soldier 11 has never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal.
Oh.
Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her to deal with that awful situation by herself.
I wonder who that could
The
have been.
person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent officers.
What's KIA?
Does any of that ring a bell?
Still in action?
I have nothing to say. Even if she resents me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for
It
me.
is what it is.
May I suggest something?
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that.
You can still say sorry.
I lost my memory when I left the army. Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down. I had no reason to show up again. Trigger,
What?
tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
If I were you... Yes, I might have.
She getting all blushy for that.
That's what I thought.
She's like, man, I love women.
Even if she hates me, I deserve it.
Ow.
But I'm not you, Anby. That's the point.
Mm-hmm.
If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for her, and that they'd never forget her.
Trigger,
Mm-hmm.
you're really amazing.
That's all you have to say?
What's that about? Oh, that's all you gotta
Yeah.
say to me?
I'm really impressed. It must be nice to have you as a comrade.
I'm not so sure about that. But we have more pressing matters to discuss now. What are you planning to do next?
I'm heading back into the Hollow to put an end to everything with Twiggy. That evil tech must never resurface again. But before that, I want to apologize to Soldier 11.
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
That's the idea.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the best choice for my cowardly side.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind. All right, if there's anything I can do, just say the word.
In that case, I need you to prove something to me.
Prove something? Like what?
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worry.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either. But I understand. I'll prove that I can take care of her. Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
Slurp, slurp. Right, but let's go apologize, even if she won't remember it ever again. At least Anby will be satisfied. I got soup. Looks like I've been causing a lot of trouble for you. That's right, so we're billing it all on the Cutting Hairs account. No! Oh? Because right now I am not Anby of the Cutting Hairs. But you walk, talk, and look like Anby of the Cutting Hairs, so you must be Anby of the Cutting Hairs. Whoa, how can we possibly keep teasing you when you're making a face like that? Please look at you. You're absolutely exhausted. What you need most right now is some sleep. How about it? Want to sleep on my bed? It's really soft, you know. It is objectively very soft. Maybe I also think it's best if you go get some rest now. Tomorrow. Worry about tomorrow's problems tomorrow. That's what we do when we receive an enormous electric bill. Anyway. Or maybe you're not ready to sleep just yet. If you'd rather watch a movie to relax, I don't mind keeping you company. Any new arrivals worth watching recently? I didn't think you'd actually be up for it. Still, I'm just glad you have the energy. After all, I won't be able to finish what's coming next if I don't pull myself together. Oh, what is it? Is it a fight? Pretty much. It's a date. A date? Oh my god, hubba hubba. Good night. She just... Good night! That's all you get. The cliffhanger. I mean, we know what it actually is, but still. We have, Twiggy said something earlier. I was gonna mention it, but I was gonna wait until after, because I thought it was gonna end right away after that point, but it didn't, so I'll mention it now. But, like, she said something that was, like, I hate hearing that from somebody that, like, it's my face, basically. And it's like, honestly, I was trying to think about, what would I do? What would you do, the buds at home, if you came across a clone of yourself? Honestly, I don't think my brain would be able to process it. I think I would just kind of, like, reject the idea that this person has my face and my body and everything, and just be like, pretend it does not exist, you know? Like, I don't know. It's just kind of, like, a crazy, like, concept to, like, think about. And I'm also not talking about the, like, urban legend that there's a doppelganger out there that's, like, trying to find you and kill you. That's not what I mean. Just, like, an actual, like, a clone. It's you, but it's not you, you know? Like I said, I'd be... That's something... Oh, honestly, I think I know why I would... I actually had a dream a long, long time ago. It's one of, like, my childhood nightmares that I remember for some reason. And it was one... It's, you know, as dreams are, they get a little funky. For some reason, I was riding in the bed of a truck. And my mom was there. But there was also another person that was also my mom. So it was like a clone, but I didn't know which one was the real one. And they were just sitting there, like, playing cards together. And I asked them, which one of you is actually my mom? And they wouldn't answer me. And I started crying because I was so stressed, like, which one of you is actually my mom? Which one? And they just kept on playing their card game. And then I woke up really upset. Going downstairs crying. Mom was like, you didn't tell me. And she's like standing there, like, absolutely confused, like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, I'm sorry. I would actually tell you if it was actually happened. But of course she's sitting there like, what the fuck is this kid talking about? What's this kid on? What did they watch before they went to bed? But yeah, I would have wanted me to clone myself. As interesting as it may be, it's like, not for me. Listen, we only need one of me in the world. Let's be for real about that. Alright, third part. Let's go. I didn't see Soldier 11 or Trigger in the store. Do you know where they went? Well, they didn't tell me where they were headed. They're probably on a date together, right? Oh! Date? So they actually are dating? Epic anime card battle to claim ownership of the child. Well, I don't know if they wanted to claim ownership of me. They didn't seem like they really cared in that moment in the dream. That's kind of like a whole lot of my nightmares kind of like stem from my childhood, is like my parents not caring about me or being like mean to me for some reason. I don't know why, because they didn't act like that in real life, obviously. Like, I will say that right now. I'm a loved child. My parents love me, but I don't know why. Maybe if we dive deeper, maybe I'm afraid of losing their love. We don't need to unpack all that on stream. Like, maybe I should stop there. They're like, I don't want this kid. They have dreams that are so whack and they cry about it and expect me to say sorry for it. Why didn't they take me along with them? Why should they have to bring you along? Based on my experience, the optimal number of people for a date is no more than 2. I mean, polyamory is a thing. Who wants to prove to me that she can take care of Soldier 11? I'm not present. How can she prove it to me? Maybe she just wants to go on a normal date and cheer Soldier 11 up. Not to mention, Soldier 11 really is one tough cookie. Didn't she get seriously injured? Is it really okay for her to be running around outside like this? Being able to use all their energy to prioritize stabilizing vital signs, retaining maximum combat effectiveness. That is the most basic requirement of a qualified Silver Company soldier. Anby, what? You do know that someday you'll have to tell us the whole story, right? They're like, you're telling us stuff that we don't know about. We weren't there for the exposition earlier. That you want to involve us or not, Belle and I are a part of this, and we have the right to know. Can I refuse? I know that once I tell you the whole truth, you two definitely won't leave me alone. Just like a blockbuster movie, no matter how complete the original story is, they'll always find a way to make a terrible sequel. Ain't that the truth? You preach that. I just don't want to see that sequel. Now, that's a hard metaphor to follow, but there are some really good sequels out there, too. Yeah, I liked Cinderella 3. Dude, actually, Cinderella 2 wasn't that bad. Yeah, and sometimes the second film was terrible, but the third one turned out to be surprisingly great. Yeah, yeah. Like, Cinderella 2 was, like, pretty good, but I think a lot of people, like, are more so... I think the third movie is a lot more popular with people, just because, like, the whole meme with, like, Prince Charming jumping out the window. From what I remember, they're both pretty alright. We won't force you, we just hope you know that you're never alone. Why is this right? Besides, isn't this exactly what friends are for? I remember the first time I met you, Anby, and you were even more naive back then than you are now. Even then, I already had a feeling that we would become partners with a bond of trust. Share moments that could never be replaced together. The best wins! Yes, thanks for the reminder. Compared to who I was back then, I should have made some progress by now. Please help me contact Nicole and everyone at the Cunning Hairs, you two. Whoa, is your runaway saga finally over? I have something I want to say to them before it all ends. Bill? Boom! Called it wise. Told you Anby would contact the Cunning Hairs today. Come on, time to cuff up my 5,000 Denny's. Actually got a right, Bill, and there I was, thinking it was premature to just go ahead and contact Nicole and the others like that. So you two already contacted everyone at the Cunning Hairs before I asked? Nope, that was all Bill. Nicole, Billy, and Nekomoto should have arrived at 6th Street by now. Bill and I still have to open up the shop. Do you mind if we don't go looking for them with you? I won't get lost. Thank you so much, really. I'm truly grateful. I imagine she didn't want them to contact them. It's like, oh no, they're here! How would you do this to me? 2, 3, 4. Oh, there she is. Hey! What's up? So, I know I've been gone for a while. Funny story.
Nicole?
Well, look who decided to come back.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. You can punish me however you see fit, Nicole.
What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer some compensation. So, how do you plan to make it up to me? I'm waiting.
I'll give up my favorite burger. From now on, I'll eat noodles every day.
Hey,
Okay.
that's more like compensating General Chop than me.
That won't cut it, huh? Then I won't try to squeeze in between you and Nekomata when we watch movies.
Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me. Show me some sincerity here.
I see. Okay. I'll forfeit my paychecks from now on.
Girl, no, don't do that. That's way too far.
Oh?
No, that's the type of boss I'm actually doing.
Yes, and I'll persuade Billy to give up his pay too. Is that good enough for you?
She's like, oh my gosh, that's the most generous thing anybody's ever done for me. Also, I have Epic open, and what is this 33 Immortals? What kind of game is that? Because I saw somebody's, like, in my following list is playing it too, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I've never heard of that before. Like, what is that? Does anybody know? Yeah, it just made a big notification in the corner of my screen, and it's like, I don't need to see that for the next 20 minutes, thank you. You know what I mean? So 1 second, I'm just checking something. No, that's incorrect. Is it on Steam that I can see? See, 33 Immortals? No, it's not. What was the game title? Didn't catch it. 33 Immortals. Let me type it in the chat too. It's like, I'd open up Epic, but I don't want to. You know what I mean? It's like... What's going on? I'm checking another thing here. Well, something that got mentioned earlier that I wanted to say. I understand. Alright. Yeah, I can't really, like, I absolutely know nothing, though. It's like, I could go over to another person. You know what? I'm gonna let you guys answer it. Or I'll just look at the end of stream. Because, I don't know, it sounds interesting. Title alone. Okay, let me continue.
Wait a sec. Are you trying to tarnish our reputation as an honest business? Forget it. You owe me big. I'll tell you what I need from you later.
A big kiss. Mwah.
Nicole.
Fine. Forget it. Just spare me that pitiful look.
Listen, Anby.
The big old
It doesn't
puppy
matter
dog
who you
eyes.
were or what mess you've gotten into. The cunning hairs doesn't need to be a burden to you. We don't need you to shield us, and we won't intrude when you need space. You're not the only one here with a troubled past. I just wish you'd trust me more. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a total failure.
Sorry. I won't try to justify what I did. I shouldn't have run off on my own. Once this is over, I'll answer all your questions. No more hiding anything.
Character doesn't have a traumatic past. Challenge. Impossible.
That's my good girl. You're a terrible liar, you know.
I know. By the way, I have a favor to ask you.
Nope, it's not what I'm familiar with. Interesting premise, though. Co-op roguelike for 33 players. Oh, so I guess... I wonder if the title has anything to do with that. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna, like, pan over to this stream real quick. Ooh, I like the art style. No, I kinda do like that. It kind of, for some reason, when I first heard of that, I kind of like thought it was gonna be something more along the like the sort of realism style, you know, battle royales type of thing. I know it looks pretty good. Maybe I'll have to. Maybe I'll brush the dust off of Epic and to check it out. I guess it just recently came out too, because I just got the notification for it.
Oh, you finally need me?
Yeah. There's a woman who looks like me. She wears a Defense Force uniform and goggles. I think she should be pretty easy to spot. Can you help me locate her?
Piece of cake. On average, finding a cat takes us 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds. Finding a person is way easier.
Yep, yesterday apparently. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah. I just never really heard anything about it, you know? Like, literally looking at this person's stream, seeing what they're streaming, is like, oh, 33 Immortals. And then, like I said, that notification popped up, so that kind of, like, piqued my interest a bit more. Yeah, a roguelike, multiplayer roguelike. That does seem like a lot of fun. Kind of reminds me of, like, Hades a little bit, just, like, watching them, like, dash around and stuff. Oh my gosh! Multiplayer Hades, finally?
I'll contact some of my sources. I'll let you know as soon as I get any information.
Alright. Well, Billy! Bobby. Anby, it's so good to finally see you! I was this close to mentally prepare myself to lose you! This close! I apologize for leaving without saying goodbye. I'm truly sorry. I won't let you lose me. Well, I'll do my best. How have you all been lately? Nicole's been ranting about you every day. Actually, she's known that you've been crashing with the proxies this whole time? Wow. She just thought that busting in to take you away would defeat the purpose, so when you took the initiative to contact her, no matter how angry she seemed, deep down she was probably really relieved. As for Nekomata, and don't be startled, she's been genuinely really worried about you. Nekomata was worried about me? Oh my gosh, relationship development. You may not have been able to see it, but our little Nekomata has been quite restless indeed. Even though we knew the proxies were taking care of you, we also knew you seemed to be mixed up in something heavy. And she understands better than almost anyone just how wrong the idea of just solving the problem with your own strength is. Just yesterday, Nekomata was muttering to herself, if only I had paid more attention to her. She cares about me? Yeah, she even has a gift for you. She said that she wants to give it to you when she sees you again. She has a gift for me? You look pretty shocked. To be honest, so am I. Really, I can't help but marvel at how amazing the friendships between girls can be. You should watch a few more flicks about girl bands or something like that. I don't know how that's gonna help you there, dude. Oh, right. When you see Nekomata, make sure you don't tell her I said any of that. Otherwise, she'll just definitely scratch up my paint job with her claws. Just like a ball of steel wool on a non-stick pan. Anby, promise me. Please say that you promise me. I didn't say it. No promises. My fingers are crossed behind my back. Why are you in the corner? Nekomata. Oh, here we go.
Who's there?
Anby! It's you!
Why'd she scream like that?
It's been a while. I bet it must have been nice not having me around for a bit.
Yeah, definitely. It was pretty nice to not have to compete for space to lay in Nicole's lap for a change.
Liar.
Humans have 2 legs, so 2 people can lay on their lap. At least, that's what I heard in a movie once.
That's our boring burger girl. You only sound cool when you're quoting movie lines. Alright, to help make you more interesting, Nekomata has a special gift for you.
Oh.
Here you go.
Is it? Oh my gosh, it's so cute! A doll meticulously crafted by Nekomata, looking somewhat similar to Anby. Why is it top heavy? To simulate how someone often dives headfirst into the hollow. Meow. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I love it. I want one. We love it. Thank you. Invite accepted. Oh, back up.
Oh, a doll. Is it supposed to be me? With
Don't
this
sound so
rough
confused.
stitching, I'm guessing you sewed it yourself? This is too much, Nekomata. I can't accept this.
Nah, stop being dramatic. I got a doll making kit and was gonna make one that looks like Nicole, but it turned out super ugly. With a big head and tiny little body. It didn't look anything like Nicole. So I altered it a bit and wow, it somehow looked just like our Anby.
But I don't look like
alright.
this.
No, it's exactly like you. It's like your
No.
little twin. Go on, take it. Keep it with you all the time. And don't let it out of your sight.
Hello, it's me, it's Scully. Welcome in, bud. How you been? How you doing today?
You want
Hope
me
you're
to
doing
carry
well.
it
Welcome in.
and never let
Good
it
to
out
see
of
ya.
my sight? Oh wait, you didn't stash some sort of contraband inside it, did you? Are you trying to get PubSec to arrest me?
Oh my gosh, she put crack in the doll. She's like, no, no, been sick.
Just
Oh
because
no.
I'm a street cat doesn't mean you should be prejudiced like that. There's no contraband in the doll. I swear on Nicole's lap.
Sorry, I was trying to. Wouldn't don't interrupt that, but I hope you're feeling better, or we'll feel better soon. That's rough, bud. Everybody's still getting sick. Oh, 1 sec. I just received my dinner. We got meatloaf tonight, buds, and some mashed potatoes and spinach. You got a nasty cough that just won't go away. Oh, that's one of my coworkers has that too. A couple of them actually. Some that's going around all across the world apparently. One day it'll leave you, hopefully.
All right, I'll trust you. Let me do something for you in return. How about some mackerel noodles?
Ooh.
Oh, Lady Nekomata appreciates your rare treat.
Lady Nekomata.
Not now, but
Oh.
the noodle shop is close by.
Once things settle and you're safe, you can treat me to those mackerel noodles.
I'm trying to like, figure out how to say that. Some Makalaj. I can't say it. But thank you so much. Thank you. I can't speak Dutch. The doll somehow feels heavier in Anby's hands. Anby lowers her head as Nekomata grins. Oh. Maybe I just received some information. The person you're looking for is at Lumina Square. There was another woman beside her, and the two were walking toward the riverside. I see, Nicole. Thank you. Quick, tell me I'm the best. Nicole, you're the best. Good girl. Go have fun. Remember to come home afterward. Alright, I'm going. Vroom, vroom. You just like me for real, though. Tell me I'm good. Praise me. Oh, wow. Are they at the playground? Is she playing? What is she doing? Oh, she's just relaxing. Okay, I thought she was like trying to balance herself on that. Look at this fat cat. I love this fat cat. This big tubby tummy. I wish I could pet them. Oh, I like this bird too. Oh. I wonder if this is Trigger's bird. Hi, it's me. How are you? How are you?
So, here you are.
Sorry, Anby. I snuck out with her.
Why? You trying to have a date without me?
Are you feeling okay?
Are you speaking to me?
Yeah.
You seem familiar. Like I've seen you somewhere before. But I can't quite remember.
I'm Anby. Does that name ring a bell?
No. I don't recall anyone named Anby. Sorry. Maybe we knew each other, but this person named Trigger told me that my memory's off right now. I'll get better. And maybe then I'll remember something about you.
I see. Where did you and Trigger go today?
We tried some food called noodles. They were this
Ooh.
amazing, fiery red color. It was delicious. Then we pet some creatures called cats. They were different than I expected. Surprisingly soft.
Doing all of her favorite things.
We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk, and even opened surprise boxes. Then we went to a dim, noisy place and watched a movie. I think that's what they called it. During the movie, someone took advantage of the dark environment to attempt a theft. Fortunately, I still remembered some basic combat skills, so I managed to subdue the thief and turn them over to public security.
Oh. I was talking about that, what happened in the movie. So I was like, you just started wrestling with the movie screen?
The public security office isn't far from here. After we wrapped up there, Trigger suggested we watch the sunset by the river.
So romantic.
You sure know how to plan a date, Trigger.
What is with this all date talk all of a sudden, though?
The video store manager taught me all this. I'm just a good student. Anyway, I think I did a good job. Right, Soldier 11?
Yes. I had a great time. Still, I can tell my body isn't really used to relaxing. I can always feel an urge to do some push-ups or some other exercise.
That's our model soldier
Can't
for
be
ya.
me.
So,
Could never be
Anby,
me.
Can you relax now?
No.
Soldier 11 is important to me. I don't ever want to lose another squad mate. So I promise to look after her. You can focus on the matters at hand now. Once everything's settled, if you choose to face her, I'll be there to vouch for everything you've done for her. And if you prefer to stay out of it, no pressure. I understand the weight of your history with Silver Company. It's like a heavy chain around you both.
I'll break that chain.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Trigger. In that case, please keep this for me while I'm away.
What's this? A doll? It looks a little familiar.
She just gave away the doll she just got.
It's very cute.
Aw, thanks. Soldier 11 looks confused but still takes the doll and hugs it tightly. So tight that it almost burst. Oh my gosh.
Please, keep it safe until I come back. Right now, it's my most cherished possession.
Aw.
Don't worry. If it means that much to
Given
you,
by Neko
we'll
Model
be
2.
sure to keep it safe.
So crazy to think about how in the beginning, the very beginning, they butt heads the most, but now she made a doll for her. She was worried. I'm trying to get this last piece of spinach here. Okay. It was like hanging by a thread.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It gets chilly by the river at night. Let's head back to the video store and get something warm to wear.
It's time to head back now. Be sure not to catch a cold. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Now. Good boy. I love you. You're finally back, Anby. Looks like you had all had a great time. Have you had dinner yet? If not, I still have some leftover carrot chips here. You can have as many as you want. Carrot chips? Ew. I don't even like carrots. Period. I already ate. I had 2 hamburgers. Really? Won't eating 2 hamburgers before bed make you gain weight? No, I'll burn it all off overnight. But if you want to drag someone to join you for a night run, take Wise. He'll be totally psyched for it. A Wise! Yeah, he looks like he'll totally be psyched for it. I want to see the game you're playing. I saw a clip on Twitter, but I want to see too. Ooh! Pac-Man? But not Pac-Man. Perhaps. Latest? BPXO? What is that? Anby, you're back. Trigger and Soldier 11 are getting ready to call it a night. There's nothing else you need to do. You should probably turn it in early today, too. Okay, thank you, Wise. Thank you and Belle for all you've done. For the Cunning Hairs and me. I actually have a place I can stay other than the Cunning Hairs. This is a miracle that the Anby of the past would have never dared to imagine. Anby, what prompted you to say all this? Did you watch some kind of weird movie today? I just suddenly felt like saying it. Sounds fishy to me. Not at all. Good night, Wise. Are you sleeping? No. Oh.
I remember you from earlier today. Ambitizinia.
What the hell kind of... That's definitely not it. That's way off.
Anby.
Sorry. It seems my memory still hasn't recovered yet. It's frustrating not knowing what I've forgotten.
I can help with that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've forgotten, Harin.
Harin. Is that my name?
It was your name before you were Soldier 11. The name I knew you by.
I don't like that name.
Oh.
It sounds too weak for me.
Yes. You've said the same thing before.
So what exactly is this Silver Squad? And who decides who's qualified or not? There's a lot I don't understand. If it's connected to my past, then please tell me everything.
Sure, I'll explain it all.
Huh. One thing? What's that?
Sorry, I keep looking away because I'm looking at my potatoes.
Allow me to apologize to you.
Nope. Anby recounts everything about the Silver Squad, from its creation to its downfall.
There were many things I didn't understand then, and still don't understand even now. All I know is that we were used as pawns in a power struggle within the army. And, in the end, they chose to keep only one replica.
And that was you, Anna? As you said, you were considered the top performer.
Anby.
I'm not Anna. That's someone else. But yes, I was selected. They devised an operation. A suicide mission. No one was expected to return alive. My name wasn't on the list for deployment. But the night before, you went too hard in training and got injured. So I took your place.
Also, welcome in, kid. Congratulations on getting 3rd. The Speedy Bear Bud Club is full.
Did you survive the mission?
Classic. Did you die? Standing right in front of him. No.
Take a guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. The memories are all a little foggy. Even to this day, I'm not sure how I survived or how I was able to stand before the senior officers.
That's what Twiggy meant when she said that she saved uh, Soldier 11 and not her. But she didn't really technically do that. She wasn't doing it intentionally to save her. Or so. Well, I guess so. She did save her. But she wasn't really planning to live after that, too. You know what I mean? I mean, Twiggy also lived, though,
How
so...
could they issue such a ruthless order? Sending their own soldiers to die? We're living, breathing human beings.
That's the point, Harin. Are we humans? I assume you can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive Bangbu into the enemy base, do you consider their well-being?
But Bangbu aren't humans. I don't have to consider that.
That's what they said too. Replicas aren't humans. So, they ordered Silver Squad to their deaths. But since you are still a survivor, they ordered me to execute you.
Ooh.
Did you go through with it?
No!
What do you think?
Anby has a lot of patience right now. So did you kill me? No.
It appears you didn't. But if it were me...
I mean, I guess, honestly, though, I can't really, like, tease her on that, though, because I also ask for, like, reassurance and confirmation on shit that is also obvious, too. It's like, are you sure? Damn, she's... she's what?
Would you have followed their orders?
No. I would have executed the officers who issued that suicide mission. So what did you do?
I fled. I offered to exchange my life for yours. And then fled.
Damn, she's fucking stupid. I mean, I guess we can give her a little bit of slack because she has been recently through a traumatic event. She's injured. Her memories aren't all there at the moment. Still.
I didn't trust them.
Excuse me.
So disappearing seemed like the only feasible option. I knew that once I was gone, they wouldn't harm you because you were their only asset. Seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again. I've had a good life, but it took me a long time to figure out who to hate.
To be fair, Amy could have tried, and she couldn't for some other reason. Yeah. But also, I'm surprised that she didn't when she survived. If she, I don't know, we could probably say that she didn't know exactly what that mission was until she came back. But if she knew that only one was supposed to live, why didn't she just, I don't know, try to set it up so that people thought that this Soldier 11 was Anby, and then Anby could just, you know, peace out into the sunset and live her happy life, you know? But instead she was like, I'm just gonna disappear. It worked out either way, I guess.
If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be too much. I couldn't live carrying so much hatred. It's impossible. And Nicole told me that I shouldn't hate myself.
Never hate yourself. Love yourself.
So, eventually, I realized that all the suffering stemmed from the Silver Company tech, and the fact that we replicas were not seen as humans.
I missed the beginning of the conversation. They're clones? Yes, they are clones. Anby, from what I understand, Anby is the original. I'm not sure if she is an actual human or if she was created. And then basically they used her blueprint to make these other these sisters, basically. So Soldier was created off of Anby's blueprint that she had. But I'm not sure if Anby's like a what do you call it, like a manufactured person or something like that. But yeah. Soldier 11 at least is a clone. I don't know what's going on with Anby.
According to a movie
She's got
downloaded from the
her
source,
past is a mess.
this is referred to as an ethical dilemma. Life shouldn't be engineered.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, they're referred to as sisters,
Only
though.
then did it dawn on me that many people were already aware of this issue. There are a lot of smart people out there. So, I'm sorry, Harin.
Why apologize? According to everything you just told me, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm crying. Why am I crying?
Oh no.
It's all my fault. I was the captain of our squad and responsible for everyone, but I let you all down.
Oh. I'm
I
like,
wasn't wise or strong enough, and I was a coward. If I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize. I'm only willing to share this now because I know you'll forget everything soon.
Forget everything? But that's impossible. Why?
Silver Squad soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. Yours is about to reset. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin.
damn.
I have to face our old squad mate. I don't know what other cards she has up her sleeves, and I can't guarantee anything. I can only try my best. I might survive, but if the worst comes to pass, I don't want you to bear the weight of my death. So, just forget this conversation, and have a good night's sleep.
I mean, she hasn't. The memory hasn't been wiped yet. She's going to sit there like, how am I supposed to sleep now?
No, Anby. You're being selfish. I don't accept your apology. I don't.
It's almost midnight.
Anby.
Oh man, she really did time that, huh? Anby closes her eyes and her forehead touches Soldier Levin's. Soldier Levin's fingers tighten their grip on Anby, digging into her skin. Suddenly, Soldier Levin's grip loosens. Her expression turns blank.
What is this place? What am I doing here? Who am I?
Here we go
Your
again.
name is Soldier 11. Good night.
Oh. Oh. Let's go. Hi.
Sorry. I must have been talking too loud just now and woke you up.
Anby, what are you planning to do?
What do you mean?
Come on, don't hold out on us. Are you sneaking out on some super dangerous business?
No.
There's actually something I need to take care of. No need to worry about me. I'll be fine.
Don't try playing cute with us. Didn't I tell you before? We have a right to know about whatever it is you're involved with this time.
Plus, Anby, if you've really been working on yourself like you said, then you should learn how to ask for help. This thing you're facing, you might not be able to handle it yourself, right?
Even if that were the case, it's still my responsibility, and mine alone. At least, that's what I planned on saying.
Oh?
But the lone wolf in the movies never gets a happy ending. And even if they win, they'll end up losing their home, their pet cat, their daughter, or their lover.
Oh god, not the
I
cat.
don't want to lose anything, or anyone important to me, Proxy. So, please, help me.
Yay, you did it. Progress. Asking for
Take me
help.
back in that hollow, and help me smash up that weird lab, so I can get some closure with my former family.
Wise and I have been waiting for you to say that.
Is that your strategy then? Getting us to help you out for free?
You don't have to do it for free. Just tack it onto the Cunning Hair's tab. I'll be back to settle the bill once this is all over. But right now, I've got some place to be.
Don't go running off into any hollows alone, you hear?
I won't. Don't worry. I want you to be the first one, Proxy. The first to witness my resolve.
Boy, gotta last. Anby, you about to head out? Yup. Let's go. Do I get to choose? No. Not yet, at least. In the Cunning Hair's temporary base.
Long time no see.
Oh?
Replica number 0.
Oh god. Not the cheeks peeking out.
Silver Squad. Captain. I thought I'd never see you again.
Yippee! Again, I love this fit. I don't know why.
So, this is
But
what
I
you
was
were
just,
like
I don't
back in
know.
your Silver Squad days, Anby?
Fell in love seeing it. The first time I did.
I never
It
thought
just
I'd be back in this.
slays!
Your fighting style seems to have changed.
I'm more ruthless now.
Old memories are coming back with this uniform.
Yeah.
You look so intimidating, like
This new you is so reliable, Anby. The past me was reliable too.
I can't go that way.
True.
You don't think I forgot about you? Hee. Well, look at this! Look at this little bitch run. I love the Bangboos run so much. Who's Belle? Belle is the blue-haired character that we saw.
Enemies, be careful.
She's one of the playable main characters. It's either her or her brother Wise. I picked her.
No need to be so formal.
She's a proxy, which basically helps guide people throughout the alternate spaces called Hollows.
Is this the lab that needs to be destroyed?
And she inhabits this little Bangboos body because she, well,
I never
she can't
expected
come in
to one day
herself.
Be the one guiding you, Proxy.
But with the recent epilogue that just happened, now she's able to go in. But yeah.
I'm heartbroken, Anby. Here I was thinking this was a family matter between sisters. But you've gone and brought in outside help.
I play this. I forgot her name. Oh, okay. I didn't know you played Kit.
You're no match for me, whether I bring help or not. Twiggy, Silver Squad is gone. You will never be able to rebuild it. We both know how difficult it is to create a Silver Soldier capable of engaging in combat operations.
What if I didn't need to?
Didn't need to. What?
There's one thing you're wrong about. I've already done it. I've achieved the conditions for rebuilding my very own Silver Squad.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is so weird. These Ambys. No, these people. None of them seem to have any fighting abilities.
Dinner's good.
Weird.
What's
These
for dinner?
People don't look like soldiers to me.
Some of them kind of seem lost.
Twiggy, what have you done?
What do you think I've done? I've done something that can stop my organs from being harvested. That can put me in touch with the big shots at Tops. That can help fund my research.
Suddenly they're in the frigid lab. You catch a glimpse of something emerging from the recesses of your memory.
No, that's impossible. You're harvesting and selling their organs.
Oh god.
You created all these sisters of ours just to harvest them like animals.
That's fucked
I
up.
just used them to exchange for a
Like
few
cattle?
necessary resources to reform Silver Squad.
Oh, even cattle
I
get
needed a
that poor
family,
treatment.
really. That's all. You said it yourself. These sisters of ours, right? We are sisters. And we are family. So if we're family, why don't you feel the same pain as me? It's a real shame, you know. Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough.
Add 1 minute.
No matter how hard I try, all I can make are defects. Good for nothing but a supply of organs. But it's not like there hasn't been any progress. I haven't even told anyone about this yet. But just earlier, I managed to make some improvements to the technology, which will stabilize control of the cloning process. Once that's
Good for
in
you.
place, the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time low. We'll have achieved just what the initial project report said. The magic of producing an army out of sugar and air. Anby. Captain Anby. As things stand, there's still a chance for us to work together.
Not like this.
You
Not
are
like
the
this.
piece of the puzzle. We can produce a steady supply of true soldiers so long as you cooperate. We'll keep everything under wraps until we build a huge army of our own. Just think what such an army could do. Nobody would ever dare humiliate us again? Our Silver Squad could crush New Eridu to smithereens. And you would be its commander. Me, I'm fine with whatever. Put me to death if you like. I deserve it for wasting... I mean, killing all those sisters of ours. Whatever you want.
Let's go straight up delusional. Lulu.
Do you want to come home?
This isn't home.
This is not my home. I feel disgusted. I'm sorry, Twiggy. But now I wish you had died back in the hollow.
Oh my god. Was... Oof.
I know. I feel the same way about myself. Disgusted. Get out of here!
Ooh. A vial of medicine appears in Twiggy's hand, and she injects half of the liquid into her arm. Girl A suddenly snatches the needle away and injects the remaining liquid into her own arm. Oh, what is happening?
What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're just a defect. Your body won't be able to handle it. You'll make everyone...
I want to protect you. Protect all of you. Thank you for letting me be born. I will never let you be lonely.
A strange scene transpires. The helpless replicas are torn apart and absorbed by two massive, monstrous shadows. Moments later, a familiar figure appears before these terrifying enemies. Oh. Oh god. Uh-oh. She's here.
You.
I knew she would come.
Why did you come?
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II.
Together, we are strong.
Feels really familiar.
Book 11. I never expected to be able to face you like this.
Ignite! Nice try.
Switching positions. What you deserve.
Excuse me.
Show no mercy, even if our opponent is...
Damn.
That's my line.
Engaging. Get ready. Why do I shouldn't miss this feeling?
At least, you shouldn't miss it too often.
Don't push yourself. Understood?
Affirmative. Why did I subconsciously...
Stay focused.
I wonder which one we kill first. That's such a fucked up thing to think, but it's like, I wonder which one.
Outbound. Target a final blow.
I won't let you have it.
Whoa! Where'd the other one go?
Captain did I fail the combat test again? I told you I'm not good at fighting. But as long as Captain's here, I'll be okay. Right?
Yeah. No, you would. Man, this is heavy. It's just heavy all around.
You. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be with Trigger?
Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come here. She's probably still dealing with the enemies that we met on the way here.
You shouldn't be here. You weren't supposed to remember anything.
Yeah, but I did.
Anby. Turns out you're not a traitor at all. You're a coward. I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
Oh, you still have it.
There's something wrong with the doll that Nekomata gave me?
There was a camera stuffed inside its head. It recorded your whole confession to me before its battery died.
What the fuck? There was something in it. What do you mean? So, wait, why did she put a camera in it? Did she know? Did she somehow know? what the hell are you talking about?
I didn't understand everything, but I knew enough to take action. Seeing as we're sisters, I couldn't let you take this risk alone. And I knew that you didn't betray us. I liked that feeling. It was enough to help me believe in many things again.
Proxy, her condition is extremely unstable. Please, get her out of here as fast as you can.
Got it. Whatever happens next is something you have to do by yourself. Right, Anby?
Though she been saying this whole time and nobody will let her do it. Anby walks toward the laboratory building. There's a deathly silence here, as though everything that happened was just a nightmare.
This tech has to be destroyed. Thank you for letting me be born.
Anby, what's on your mind?
A lot, Wise, a lot.
Proxy, you're still here?
Don't worry. Soldier 11 is safe with Trigger. You can trust her. Now that things are settled, Obel Squad can take over from here. She'll be okay.
Really? That's great.
You're conflicted. Should you destroy the Silver Company tech or not?
Is it that obvious? I thought I'd made up my mind to never let this kind of evil happen again.
I mean, I don't really see the good in it at the moment. Like, yeah, they helped create your friends and people that you cared about, your sisters, but do we still want that to keep happening? Like, if this gets into the wrong hands, which it already kind of has, that'd be kind of bad.
You're the captain of Silver Squad, Anby. The way I see it, you've made the right decision here. The Anby I know would never compromise on her resolve just because of what someone else said. You're right. I nearly caved there. What would I do without you? Thanks, Proxy.
That's a decision that only you can make, Anby. Well, that brings proxy operating hours to an end. We'll be waiting for you back at the video store.
Proxy ends the comms. The deathly silence returns.
I've made up my mind.
What did she do, though? Oh, hello, squad. Anby, welcome back. Funny hairs are here to pick you up, and Trigger hasn't left yet either. I think they all want to talk to you, and make sure that you're safe and sound. You want to chat with them first? Okay. I'll be waiting for you right here. Okay, so talk to them when I'm done. Okay, let's talk to you first. Has Soldier 11 been picked up already? Don't worry, I promise you I'll take good care of her. Letting her enter the Hollow in such an unstable state doesn't seem like taking good care of her. It's not about letting her, but accompanying her. Everyone has things they're committed to, don't they? I won't stop Soldier 11 from seeing this through, but I can make sure she's not alone. Oh, so that's how you see it. And are you sure this won't cause any problems for Soldier 11 with the military? The military's factional struggles never cease. Unfortunately, ancient history, like the Silver Company, isn't the focus. After returning, Soldier 11 will undoubtedly receive more professional care than she would lying on the sofa at a video store. Sounds complicated. I knew I wasn't cut out for the military. Don't be too down. I don't think I know any more than 3 people who are suited to being in the military. Including yourself? Absolutely not. She said, fuck no. I talk to you. Excuse me, cutie. Have you seen my friend Anby? It is me. I am the cutie. I am Anby. You're my colleague, Billy Kid. I really am Anby, and I can prove it to you. I remember all the things we went through together. Don't give me that flustered look. I'm just joking around. Is this what you used to wear before you joined the cutting hairs? Not bad. It really suits you. Maybe just switch back to my old threads, too. Ooh, is that a hint? Will we get to see his old outfit, too? Also, now that he's mentioned that, one thing I will say, when I was first introduced to Anby, her old outfit, I didn't really think really suited her that well, at least like with her personality, you know? But this one more so does, I believe, which is probably why I like it a lot more. Like, the old outfit's fine, but I don't know, this one, like I said, it's just more suited for her. It kind of seems like more professional, but yet still casual in a sense, while Anby's was just all casual, and it kind of had like that, you know, it had like the midriff like bear and like the straps on the hips, and it's like, I don't think that really like suits her too much, you know? But this one more so more coverage and stuff like that. I like it. Okay, now Nicomato, what the fuck is up with that camera? Did you give me that doll to monitor me? Yeah, you sure discovered that quickly. I had been hoping to snatch it back first. I suppose I do have that thing too, though. That thing? What thing? Something like, what was it again? Oh, the right to privacy. I don't know about things like that. I was just thinking that if a dummy burger-like girl like you disappears without a word again, then Nicole will be worried about you. You'll make Nicole be super worried. Worried to death. Sorry, I won't do it again. Think you promise? But still, that's still really fucked up. What if... who knows what that camera could have caught? It was close. Sure bring back memories, Anby. Oh, did you meet when she was in this uniform? I was wearing this when you found me. I didn't even realize how much time has gone by. It's impressive you can still fit into your old clothes. I definitely can't wear any of my wardrobe from back then. Yeah, I agree. Why would you say that? Where did that come from? And where are you looking? Anby, I'm not. You're still an awful liar. You heard the boobies? Alright. Anby, welcome back. Okay, do you want to check? I've already talked to them. But you really do move fast. So happy seeing you smile again, especially considering everything that's happened. Because I've already made a choice I won't regret, I think. And we can rest easy for now. Grammar, spelling mistake. Roxy and Wise. I know just expressing my gratitude with words alone is not enough. I hope that someday I get a chance to help you too. And then I'll give it my best, just like today. Wow, now that's something we can look forward to. Remember it, next time we find ourselves in a sticky situation, we'll commandeer Anby of the Cutting Hairs with extreme prejudice. Please be sure to do so. I will be standing by at all times, awaiting your summons. Afterwards, it seems as though a long time passed before... Well, guess who I just ran into on the street? Me. Your doppelganger? Now that would be quite interesting. Pity that wasn't the case this time. I actually ran into Anby and Trigger eating burgers together. They're really close. I thought so too, so I went over to say hi and catch up with them. How have they been? But it'd be faster if you just ask them directly. They were asking me why they hadn't seen you around yet. They're up by 141 right now. Do you want to go talk to them? Okay. I'm coming! The aftermath. How's the burger? There she burger time. You're not wearing the outfit anymore.
Oh, fried chicken burgers are classic for a reason.
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating junk food again if I go back smelling like burgers.
Burgers don't have a smell. Even if they did, they would dissipate quickly, and she'd never know.
No, there's a smell, right?
You should know. That's right.
The scent of burgers definitely lingers, especially when it's a fried chicken burger.
That's not true. Proxy, when did you get here?
That's not true.
I just got here. I heard you mention Soldier 11. Is she doing better? After all, the last time I saw her, she was in pretty rough shape.
Thanks. Soldier 11 would be really happy to know that you care so much about her. She's
Good.
made a full recovery. She's completely regained the same training intensity as before her injury. At least with her body, I mean.
What about her mind?
So her body's recovered.
but her memory is still affected?
Not quite. I asked Anby out today to chat with her about what's going on with Soldier 11. Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but she doesn't mistake her own identity, and her short-term memory is persisting through to the next day.
Okay, well, she's always messed up on names, so that's not really out of the ordinary.
She's made a recovery. That's great.
Yeah.
It's still too early to say. She seems to have completely blanked out what happened during the incident, including the time she spent with you, Anby.
Oh,
Like I
damn.
said, that's great.
That's what she
You
wanted.
still feel the same way now? She still believes that she was betrayed and abandoned. She still hates that traitor Anby.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful.
It's not,
She is a way
Anby.
stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep living with hatred. That's powerful. I don't know what to say. All I know for sure is the target of her hatred is me. And that's good. We won't be meeting again. So, I won't get killed by her, or vice versa.
No.
But once she
Hey.
turns her hatred towards something or someone else, things will get dangerous.
She's so casual about this, too.
Mine is so pure. She's like an unalloyed metal that combusts even in water.
Hmm.
The last thing I ever want to see is her getting hurt by her own flames.
Oh, so maybe since she's not actively going for Anby, she's able to still live her life as, you know, normally, as, as she sees fit, and Anby doesn't want her to target that to something else that she can actually have access to and then be consumed by it. Maybe that's what she's getting
I
at here.
didn't realize you put that much thought into it.
I think it's slowly starting to
I
click
was
for
just
me.
thinking about it while watching some similar movies lately.
There are movies like that?
Yeah. Wanna watch it with me next time, Trigger? We can watch it at the video store.
Ooh.
For sure. Drop by anytime.
Thank you, manager. You're very kind. Even I'd blush when people are nice to me like this.
You're blushing right
I
now.
think you're really kind too, Trigger. So, are you all still down for burgers? It's on me today. Come on. You can get whatever you like.
Fried chicken burger. Well, shall we go home if you're done chatting? Let's go. Da 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 da. The end. Damn. Man. Why is everybody's story so sad? It's like you either go for like the goofiest stories to the saddest ones. Like, oh my gosh. Such an emotional roller coaster. Damn, alright. That was Anby's agent story. Yeah, sure. My favorite so far. That every time they release one, it's just banger after banger. And what does it want me to see? I'm sorry, this notification up here keeps bothering me. Yeah, that was good. That was very good. We actually, I was kind of worried that the agent story would kind of go on for a hot minute, but honestly, I think the time I'll pretty much went to the epilogue in there, but yeah, it was still good. It was still very good. Oh, fine, man. All right. Well, I see her, Pultra. I mispronounced her name last time. I called her Pulchara, but it's just Pultra. I'm probably still mispronouncing it, but still. But yeah, that was a very nice indeed. Do I have? No, I barely got enough. I was gonna say, do I have enough to do another a poll, mayhaps? But I don't. Definitely not. I mean, maybe one, but that's about it. Wait a second. If I buy 4, and then I put this in, I get 3, and 4 plus 3 is 7, and if I combine it to what I have already, I have 15. Wait, what did I have last time? that's a lot more than I thought I had. I thought I was gonna come in here and I just had 7. What the hell? That was. I still only have 1 here, but all right. Well, I'm gonna do 10. Please, 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 please. Now, a girl. Very upsetting. Skip. Who'd I get? Fucking Ben. then I love you. But I'm pretty sure you're done.
I shall follow your orders.
Thank you. Where is it? The store. Like, man, I love you so much, my baby boy. But you're you're killing me here, dude. Oh well, though. So, maybe have to spend $10 and I'll get 5. No, I won't. I won't do that. I promise. I'm just thinking about it though. I'm not actually going to do it. Maybe. No, I won't. I'll probably try to like make it into a habit to like play more often so that I can actually get her, because I don't want to miss Silver Anby. That's for sure. I missed out on Evelyn, which I'm very sad, but Anby, I don't want to. Alright, let's... Did I already build you pretty decently? Yeah. Craft. Insufficient. Bruh. Okay, so I can't do that yet. Well, I can up your skills, though. So, unlock. Okay, upgrade suggestions is the B. Her... Switch and her... Why is this... Why is the being able to, like, switch to another person? Why is that one, like, when you can level up? Right. Oh well, I'll just enhance what I can, basically. Okay, then we'll do this one. As they have said. And then last one was this one, so I'll go ahead and do that one too. Since apparently we have enough time. Girl!
Or hiring me for a job.
She's such a seductress compared to, like, everybody else. So seductive. Oh my gosh, one thing I learned from the Twitter is apparently, yeah, there's a ladder for 6 to, like, look through the window. I don't know why I never, like, thought of that before. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Like, I would just see 6 through the window and be like, yeah, he's looking out. Not, how is he looking out? He's such a little guy. Wake up. Wake up. If you're gonna sleep, go home and sleep. You know, like, they make it seem like I'm such a bad person for doing that. And I mean, I am, but still. Ooh! There he is. He's dead. Allegedly. Probably not, though. I want to see if I can cheese it and, like, buy some stuff that I can use for upgrades. I'm not talking to you. Talking to you. Wait. Oh, shit, my mic. Scary. It's not gonna be enough, but I should make a habit of doing this anyway. I have so much money, I might as well. I'm rich! A rank. Ooh. Pretty good. Only buy 1. That's kind of... I hate that. Why can I only buy 1? I have the materials to buy it. Okay. We get a sale today. Oh, I guess I pulled for some bang boos recently too. Yeah, I might as well like do a little extra stuff because like
You know where
ended
to find me.
really early. We finished pretty early than what I expected. I love auto ad. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Okay, who? Bagaboo. Okay. Oh yeah, let me upgrade these guys. The babies.
I got plenty of new ideas. Let's try them out on EOS one by one.
Leave EOS alone. There we go, claim. Gotta get my free gacha currency. Wait, did I not? There we go. And then, are you leveled up? Yes. So everybody else is. What do I not have? And what do I want? Oh, the gun boo. I want to watch Snap as well. Snap was, I don't know why, but Snap kind of slayed when we played with him in the last update.
Come again.
I like that a lot. Alright, compendium. Gimme. Expansions, weekly task, claim. Another one. Okay, and then signal. How many do I have? Oh, 14. Okay, which ones do I want? 100% off. Well, I might as well do him then. I do think this guy's so silly too. Riding in his like little wheel bike. I'd love to see it. Please. I was about to say, you said 100% up. Alright, skip. I know who it is. I appreciate that the skip lets you look at him. Eee. Nice. I run back to the shop. I reach for my McRib.
Welcome in. What mods are you going for this time?
0. Where is he? Oh, he's an S. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's already level 20? Oh, I already got him, didn't I? What the fuck? And I thought I didn't have him. Well. Change. Change right now. Put it on Snap. Select. Yes. I love the little guy so much. I love them all. They're all so cute and so quirky. Okay, like man, am I about to end early today? It feels so wrong. I don't know, maybe I should do some of my side quests before. Just speed rhythm. Remote transmission from a special client received. Current connection. Please get ready as soon as possible. Hello? What? Okay, it's all collected. What? Oh! I don't know about that, Chief. Oh, show me the maps. Okay. Oh my god. Everything is new. What the heck? I've done everything, though. Why did it lie to me? Why is it lying to me? Here, let me go through and get rid of all this at the very least. Oh my gosh, stop freezing. It's not freezing, I'm just laying... I'm just laying on the ground. In my chair, basically. Oh, exploration. That's gotta be actually, like, something I gotta do. Yeah, puzzle. The missing painting. Okay. It's hard. Ooh. Yeah, common missions... And all these missions I'll do in the offline. And I'll be so for real with you. The reason why I do that is because I feel pressured when I'm streaming to like read voice line everything when I really don't want to because there's always so much text and dialogue. It's like, please, I don't want to anymore. I don't want to speak. But I feel like don't speak. There's like, what the heck? You're not saying anything. You're not getting all the information, you know? So I like to play it offline so I can like take my time with it. But yeah, alright, Buzz. I guess that's it for Zenless today. We can at least chill for a little bit. I wanna look at 33 Immortals. I wanna see that. I wanna take a proper look at it. Yeah, let me exit out of Zenless. Yeah, now that I have... I know I keep saying it. I know, it's getting old at this point, but I was like, now that I have more free time! Maybe I'll be able to, like, keep up a bit more. Alright, confirm. Close the game. Alright, Epic. Wipe yourself off. Come on up. Let's see ya. I have so many messages. Oh my gosh, I have to answer them all soon. Which is also probably good that be ending a little bit early. Shit. Okay, update then. Yes, update the launcher. Fine. Yes, update the launcher. Why did you ask me twice? Why are you asking me 2 times? Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. 33 immortals. I want to see that. And the rebellion. Oh, it's not as expensive as I was gonna think it would be. Usually when new games come out, I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. $70, $60. It's like, please, let it be a bit more friendly. Just a little bit. Alright, let me see this. Yeah, it looks a lot of fun, though. I do like the look of it. It's a game that some of my buds would play. I probably would get it to play it, but I probably wouldn't play it by myself, you know what I mean? I mean, like, the point of it is multiplayer, so that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks nice, looks nice. I like it. I will add to wishlist. Also, I should look at my wishlist because it's yelling at me about Kingdom Hearts and I already have all the Kingdom Hearts. I bought them straight away. As soon as they came out on Steam because I wanted it. Why do I have Honkai Star Rail on my wishlist? I have that too. Dead Island. Why is this in my wishlist? I don't think I've ever like thought about Dead Island at all. I mean, maybe I was talking about it with Cacnu. Maybe I was like, oh, I'll think about it, but I don't think so. Ah, yes, I look at my 2 games that I have on Epic. Salt and Sacrifice and Fortnite. We love to see it. Of achievements? Why am I getting notifications? Oh, I got 11 achievements. Nice. Not as many as I have on Steam, though. Yeah. But alright, you probably won't see much of Zenless from me until next update. So, but just know, I still love this game. Even if you don't see me playing it forever and ever, I still love it. I know it kind of feels weird, because we had like that long stretch where I was going through all of the agent stories, you know, after the update, so it's kind of crazy. But then again, I've probably done that with plenty of games though, so. But yeah, alright, I won't hold you buds here too much longer. My presence is being requested. I'm gonna go do some stuff. I gotta answer some messages. I'm so popular today. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Make me so happy. People want to talk to me. Okay, so we have one person I see right here that we're gonna raid to today. We're gonna go raid over to Sav. She's currently hosting a donathon. So even if you can't donate or anything like that, we can at least go over and support her, you know? Looks like she's playing Fortnite right now. Ooh, as we just mentioned, Fortnite too. Yeah, Savage pretty cool. I have not interacted with her too terribly much, but she's always very nice to chat with and hang out in her streams. So let's go on over to Hound Dorble, also known as Sav. Let's start the raid. Yeah, there's like not really anybody else on right now that I feel comfortable with raiding over to. One day I'll be brave enough to like actually find like a new person and such like that, because I'm always so shy. It's always like people coming to me. I should go to people, you know? I should go to them. Yes, have a good night, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Like I said, thank you all very much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll most likely see you all tomorrow. Am I doing that? Hello? Why nothing's working? Okay, that's really good to hear. If you're subbed, you can use the raid emote. If not, just say bear raid. Bear raid! Bear raid! Why is it? Fucking Streamlabs, I swear. I'll have to go check. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I'll log into. Yeah, we're not gonna make it in time. But yeah. So, I'll go ahead and say it. The game I wanted to play recently, that I might potentially play tomorrow, I want to play Mouthwashing. which I know the hype's probably died down for it, but that's what I want to play. So maybe expect some mouth washing tomorrow at 2:30 probably. But we'll see. I'll notify you as soon as I know. I'm getting raptured. Goodbye, everybody. Till next time. Stay feral. Bye.